Hello, I am going to introduce my mummy, Mummy. Mummy is going to ask me some questions about dyspraxia, and I'm going to ask her some questions about dyspraxia too, because she knows more about it, because she's an adult. Always just the adult. So my first question, when was I diagnosed?
So how many times she's tried to get that out? You were diagnosed 18 months ago.
Which was probably last year.
Was it a year ago in January?
Yeah.
However, I first started seeing symptoms in you at the age of about 15 months, whereby you would walk. You first started walking and you would veer off.
Right.
Yeah. And I just knew there was something not quite right. So I took you to a health visitor who said she agreed with me. And so I took you to the doctor. And the doctor, of course, said, Esme, come and pick up this teddy bear. And she walked in a beautiful straight line. And the doctor went, she's nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with it.
Nothing.
And then probably every 6 months I took you back to the doctor looking like I had Munchausen's by proxy. And I just fought for it. It was so hard. It was such a struggle because
everybody didn't believe you.
Well, unless you're at the extreme,
yeah,
it's very difficult to get diagnosed with things. I know lots of parents that are having trouble getting autism, dyslexia, dyspraxia diagnosed. It's very difficult. But yes, so from about 15 months to aged 8. It took that long. I think you were tested for MS and all sorts of strange things. But no, you finally got diagnosed at age 8 when we got referred to the consultant pediatrician. And yeah, I cried because although I was extremely pleased, I was extremely sad as well that it had taken that long to be diagnosed.
And I didn't really know what was happening when we was going out the hospital, not the hospital. I think it was hospital. We were like, I was like, have I got it? What is it? And I was just so confused about it because, of course, I was 8 years old and I'm not saying I was young.
But you are.
But yeah.
So how does dyspraxia make you feel at school? Does it affect you at school?
I think of a happy way and a sad way. I feel sad because I feel a bit not stressed but anxious. The happy way, I feel special.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And you guys might feel special too because you've got it.
Did you feel that before your diagnosis that people just didn't understand you and there was no reason for you being maybe quite so clumsy? And
people didn't really understand me because I fell into a storage box on the last day of school, I think. And
that's the kind of thing. I used to get these slips home from school that would constantly say, Esme has had an accident today, and this is what we've done, and this is what happened. And the last one that was just before Easter half term said it resulted in Esme falling into a storage box.
Which was a whiteboard box.
But this is the kind of thing that Esme would always do. So if there was something to fall over, she would fall over it. Whether it was in a field and it only had one very small box, she would fall over the box.
And you might do it too.
Well, it's just one of the ways that dyspraxia in your kind of personal space and it can affect you. I think as you're getting older, it's now more the neurological aspects, so the sequencing and patterns that is affecting you and coming out in school.
I know what it means now because I'm doing this blog. Yes. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So I'm going to ask Mummy
one more another question.
And then we're going to end this video because I don't want it too long. So, when I was diagnosed, was you happy or sad or okay or happy or
I think I decided that I was sad and happy because I was.
Why was you sad?
I was sad because it's taken so long, and I feel like we could have put something in place prior to, well, over the 6.5 years that it took to get you diagnosed.
And why was you happy?
I was happy because we'd finally not that I wanted to label you, but I wanted a reason for maybe your clumsiness and the problems that you were starting to have at school.
Out so people understand it.
Yeah, not many people understand about dyspraxia. A friend of mine has dyspraxia, and she says that the only way that it really affects her as an adult is she needs plastic wine glasses. Well, quite frankly, that's okay.
And so that's the last question. I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye.